Sometimes resetting can be a dream, and my dream finally came true. Come with me to Zanzibar. It was such an amazing trip. So, you're going to enjoy everything in this video. So, make sure to like, subscribe, share. So, basically, for me, when I travel, I like to change hotels so that I can explore different parts of the city, different food, side services, and all that. But if you have been to Zanzibar, you know how far everywhere is to one another. So we decided to stick to our villa and just change hotel rooms. We did the floating breakfast. I took a beautiful walk. I was free. I was happy. It was such a fun experience. Lagos is sweet, but living Lagos every now and then is sweeter. And we made sure we had a 3-course meal at the hotel. The hotel had beautiful meal. The food was properly spicy, tasty. So we didn't really have any cost to leave the hotel just because of food. While we also experienced other places and their food and their style of services, we just really enjoyed staying in our hotel and eating in our hotel. It was beautiful. Most of our tours were private tours, but some were with other people, which was fun. I met a lot of beautiful, beautiful women and men. And most time when we come back from our tour, we just, go to the bar or to the dining area and chill, meet people, eat, drink. Like I said, the food was very good. The hotel was very peaceful, clean, and we decided to visit the Rock restaurant. Will I necessarily say you must visit the Rock restaurants when you go to Zanzibar? Not really, but the food was amazing. I'm going to give the drink a 10 out of 10. I met with the owner of the place. We spoke. He has been to Nigeria before, so he was well aware of how Nigeria is. And this is another room we moved to. We wanted a room with a top view, and we got just that. The view was very, very beautiful, and we were going to tour at this point. We're going to snorkel and see dolphins, but I'm just wondering why I do not have that video. I've been looking for the video, I can't get it, but this day was actually really fun. We went to one side across the water and we had delicious food. You see the savannah beer is gold, and you see the view. The view in Zanzibar is so neat and clean. It's as if you're close to God. I don't know how to explain it, but if you can afford a trip to Tanzania, please dust that wallet, pick up that savings and go and explore this place. It is amazing. Will I go back again? Not really, because I'm not a fan of long flights, long hour on air or whatever. So I don't think I can, but I'm not totally certain. Maybe I will go again. This is another room with just palm tree view, green view. It was very beautiful, to be honest. Every room we stayed in was beautiful. This is like 2 days to when we were leaving. There are a lot of tours we had lined up for some days and we couldn't do everything. But you see this day, girls were on a mission. We were on a mission to make sure that we go on all the tours, which we did. We visited, the cave that everybody knows about with the little creatures, and it was beautiful. I was afraid of them, but I was like, no, I'm going to join them. And we got back to the hotel. The next day, we just basically rested. And after our rest day, the next day was, just going on. We're going home now, and we're hitting reality. And as an explorer, I decided to ask my driver where, if we still have time towards our flight to explore Tanzania as a whole more, just to get the feel, not just the fun part. And this driver looked me dead in the eye and said, we have time, but we'll miss our flight. But when life gives you lemon, make lemonade. We got the hotel for a night and we ate. This was us at Addis, and we had a stopover and we slept. The next day, I was so happy to be going home. and this was me on my flight, and I was just singing praises. I was happy. Everybody have a love-hate relationship with Nigeria, but Nigeria is just the tea, right? I came back because it was still my birthday period. I got some gift at the office, and I truly appreciate the gesture of this gift, but the 2 bags were just too small. So yeah, but every year my sister buys me gift and buy me a lot of clothes and glasses. Like, she always wants to make sure that I'm clothed, and I'm very grateful that I will have a sister that loves me so much and gives me. And she also gives me glasses, because if you know me, I will never carry my money and buy glass. Back to Lagos, straight to work, straight to filming, straight to hanging out with friends. This is a project I left and travel, and when I came back, I was very proud of my manager. He did a great job, and this was just me hanging out with my friends. If you're in Lagos, you're gonna work, you're gonna eat, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna go for one bed, but you're gonna work, sha. Because if you want to have a great life, definitely you gotta put in the work. And this was just a one-day trip to Ghana. I just sneak in this video. This was just my spread on my table. The food was amazing. All right, bye.